Good afternoon, Chairman and colleagues. It's a great privilege for me to take part in such a wonderful meeting the second time. I'd like to briefing our limited experience of the conotruncal defects repair in 286 consecutive cases with zero mortality, operating mortality. So I came from Tianjin, one of the four municipalities under the leadership of the State Council. So it's close to Beijing, about 150 kilo on the southeast to Beijing on the sea coast. My areas are Binhai new areas, the third economic engine of the Chinese medical development, economic development. So there's a mother river of my city, so just like Sena to the Paris, and a brand new library on the top right, and the first bullet train connecting Beijing and Tianjin, the speeds 350 kilo. That's the train, the Beijing-Tianjin intercity railway, the first China railway high speed, has been functioning since 2008, setting the speed record in the world, and reduced the travel time between the two largest cities in North China from 70 to 30 minutes. Now the plans 8 horizontal, 8 vertical trains connecting all the Chinese map. The advanced space industry over there. The fourth largest port in the world, which has been reclaimed from the sea. National Supercomputing Center, having received the world's fastest speed awards, is one of the few petascale supercomputer in the world. This is a brand new hospital, only 15 years old, very young. 4 times JCI accreditation since 2009, the 5th accredited hospital in mainland China, 242 in the world outside states. And the HIMSS 6 and 7 granted within 6 months in 2015. The 9th HIMSS 7 hospital outside US. That means the hospital information management system, the highest level in the world. The outpatient increased dramatically, and the inpatient increased in the last 15 years. The hospitalization from 11 days to 5.5 days. Hospital is a pure professional cardiovascular hospital. And the cardiac surgery last year, 2,200, and the interventional procedures, 15,000. The conotruncal anomalies account for about 16% of congenital heart diseases, are the most common cyanotic congenital heart disease, carrying a significant morbidity and mortality. Surgical and perioperative management of conotruncal defects has been a great success in cardiac surgery. However, to achieve the goal of zero operating mortality is still a challenge. We look back at the history, Professor Fallot named this disease in 1945. Dr. Blaylock and Taussig, the first surgical management of it at Johns Hopkins Hospital. In 1954, Dr. Lilihan first completely radical top operation by means of cross circulation at Minnesota University. 1955, Mr. Kirkland first complete repair by pump oxygenator in Mayo Clinic. 1957, Dr. Lilihan patch enlargement of RVOT. 59, Dr. Kirkland transannular patch repair. 1966, Dr. Ross valved conduit connecting RVOT to pulmonary artery for pulmonary atresia. Current strategy for TAF repair and outcome. Pulmonary valve sparing without incision on RVOT. Optimizing perioperative management protocol, complete pre-op evaluation, optimal timing for operation, no significant residual lesions, and optimized strategy for CPB and post-op management. Operative mortality 1 to 2%. The patient data, August 2014 to July this year, a group of 286 consecutive pediatric adult patients with isolated or predominant coronal control defects operated on at my hospital was analyzed retrospectively. Coronal defects mainly include TOF, the double auditory right ventricle, and pulmonary anesthesia with VSD. Ethical and regulatory approval for the study was obtained by the ethical committee. The data. Age at surgery mean 24 months, from 12 days to 33 years. In China, still adult congenital. Female about half, and male about 53%. The height from 31 to 184 centimeter. Weight from 2.1 to 65. Major coronal anomalies. TOF plus MAPCAS. Absence of pulmonary valve. Absence of left pulmonary artery. Severe hypoplastic pulmonary artery. Complete atrial ventricular septal defects. Double auditory right ventricle with TOF type. Pulmonary atresia with ventricular septal defects. Other associated lesions: aortic valve regurgitation, severe one, and moderate to severe to valve regurgitation. Vegetations, abnormal origin of the left subclavian artery, coronary malformation, abnormal origin, abnormal arrangement, major coronary artery strides across RVOT, minor coronary artery, Coney branch, resistant left superior vena cava, 21 trisomy syndrome. Individualized operative strategy, primary repair, Magoon index more than 1.2, Nagata index more than 150, 1.5 ventricular repair, bidirectional Glenn shunt, and corrective repair, hypoplasia of right ventricle, Z-value of tricuspid valve less than -4, TOF and pulmonary anesthesia, or TOF with diminutive pulmonary arteries. Staged repair strategy, modified PT shunt, palliative RVOT, relief, transannular patch. Question 1, when transannular repair patch is needed? The PV Z-value less than -3, pressure RV over LV more than 0.7. Mean transpulmonary artery valve gradient more than 30 millimeter mercury. And the second question, when VSD patch fenestration is needed, the pressure of RV over LV more than 0.7 with transannular patch. Fenestration size 3 to 4 millimeter. Abnormal origins of coronary arteries. A, normal coronary artery in TOF. B, LAD from RCA. RCA from LAD, and LAD from right coronary artery. Large coronal branch from RCV. Large coronal branch from LAD. Double outflow technique. Pulmonary translocation technique. Main surgical procedures: complete repair of TOF, 139 patients, transannular patch, 1.5 ventricular repair, about 2, staged pulmonary repair, primary repair, 5, modified Blalock toscopine, 6, VSD patch fenestration, 2, MAPCAS occlusion, 1. Associated surgical procedures: double auditory tract correction, 3, with the valve conduit, reversal of pulmonary artery, palliative transannular patch, aortic valve replacement, aortic valvotomy. Operative complications, low cardiac output syndrome, about 31. Pacemaker implantation, 1. Post-op low cardiac output syndrome. The cardiac index, less than 2. The difference of aortic valve AV oxygen saturation, more than 30%. Mixed venous oxygen saturation, less than 50%. BE, less than -4. Serum lactic increase, more than 0.75. And highest vasoactive inotropic score, more than 20 points. The need for mechanical circulatory support. Result, all patients survived the surgery and discharged. Hemodynamics immediately after operation. CVP 7.8. Systolic right ventricular pressure 45. Systolic pulmonary artery 30. Systolic arterial blood pressure 84. Transpulmonary pressure gradient about 15. Systolic pressure of VP over SA BP is 0.5. The correction of immediate post-op hemodynamics with later low cardiac syndrome. About 31 cases happened of this LCOS. Central venous pressure, there's a significant difference. And the transpulmonary pressure gradient, that's a statistically significant difference. Risk factor of post-op. Magoon ratio, significant. Transannular patch, significant. CBB time, significant. Central venous pressure, significant. Transpulmonary pressure gradient, significant. Relationship between low cardiac output syndrome and the transpulmonary pressure gradient. Statistically, optimal transpulmonary pressure gradient is 14.5 millimeter mercury. The presence of APGAS had significant impact on incidence of post-op low cardiac output syndrome and prolonged mechanical ventilation. The statistics study demonstrated that the listed 8 factors are all relevant risk ones. That's age, weight, height, body surface area, Magoon ratio, CBB time, cross-clubbing time, and the transannular patch. The correlation between predicted factors and risk variations. Age, every 1 month increase, the risk 2.2% reduce. The body weight 1 kilo increase, 15.4% decrease. The height 1 centimeter increase, 4.7 decrease. Body surface area 1 dm, 5.4 decrease. Magoon ratio 1 unit, 62% decrease. CBB time 1 minute, 1.4 increase. Cross-climbing time 1 minute increase, 1.5 increase. Transannular patch, if present, 5.9 times increase. Similarly, increase in CVP, decreased APB, and transpulmonary pressure. The gradient indicates prolonged mechanical ventilation. Thorough understanding of the anatomy preoperatively is very important for planning individualized surgical strategy. CT scanning is a convenient, non-invasive way detecting vascular structure such as MAPCAS, yellow arrow, and abnormal coronary artery, the blue arrow. It's a RCA from LED. MRI represents a non-invasive and radiational alternatives to cardiac catheterization and provides the requisite information for diagnosis and surgical planning. Discussion. In terms of myocardial preservation, a gentle, dedicated, and precise surgical manipulation should be emphasized as much as possible to avoid mostly mechanical myocardial damage. Reasonable hypothermia with optimal flow should be administered to avoid pulmonary overperfusion in the MAPCAS. According to our clinical observations, there were 3 types of pulmonary conditions after TOF repair. One is normal pulmonary resistance with normal pulmonary perfusion. In this case, wean off mechanical ventilation and extubate patient. This is a case demo. 1.5 years old boy with double aortic ventricle with a TOF type. There was great amount of blood drainage from pulmonary circulation during operation, a type case of post-op pulmonary hyperperfusion. The second one was doing well after operation, extubated 9.5 hours post-op, then mild tachypnea and tachycardia happened. Strategy of post-op ventilation management. The high pulmonary resistance with hypoperfusion, low PEEP, less than 5 centimeters of water. Pulmonary vasodilator with inotropics, weaning off ventilation earlier. This is another typical case of a high pulmonary resistance with pulmonary hypoperfusion. The baby received low PEEP, less than 5 centimeters of water. Pulmonary vessel dilator with inotropics and weaned off ventilation 2 days post-op. Summary. Thorough understanding of the anatomy, pathophysiology, and the risk factors of each individual patient is the key strategy to achieve the desirable goal. Appropriate operative technique and CBB management would result in good outcome. Individualized post-op protocol would help patients recover uneventfully. Thank you for your attention.